Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. And as promised, we've got the very latest when it comes to what TV shows and films to watch at your home or on your streaming devices. And we're about to break it all down for you on today's Reels, Ratings, and Reviews segment.
Foo Fighters! You gotta get me a record.
It's our 10th album. We gotta break the mold on this one. Let's up. Do you guys get this overwhelming sense of debt?
Just like they've always rip-roared their way on stage with their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame-worthy performances, Dave Grohl and Foo Fighters now take on the movie world with the same anything goes vibe. Their first film foray is the comedy horror offering Studio 666. The premise has the guys playing themselves, moving into a creepy old mansion to make a new album. That's when spooky things start to happen and Grohl himself is possessed by an evil spirit. The whole movie is played pretty much for blood, gore, and laughs. The acting by these non-actors comes off very naturally, and the music, as always, doesn't disappoint. For some messy fun, it's a hard R-rated Dean's List B in theaters only.
I have a confession to make. I am madly in love.
Perhaps he feels the same. I will make you romantic. Will you make me handsome?
She lost me!
Also this week, Peter Dinklage and Haley Bennett star in the newest version of the story of Cyrano de Bergerac. The award-winning director Joe Wright reimagines Cyrano as a heartbreaking love triangle of a man who feels his physical appearance makes him unworthy of the love of the beautiful Roxanne. The story here is told with wit and beauty and music and romance. Let's just hope it doesn't meet with the same box office outcome as other musicals that have come out this year. It's another Dean's List B in theaters only.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
You know my father. The men are coming here to kill him.
Now you want to get mixed up in the family business?
And it's the rare treat to be able to see one of the greatest films of all time back on the big screen and restored in Dolby Vision. Director Francis Ford Coppola personally supervised the restoration of the three-time Oscar-winning The Godfather on the occasion of its 50th anniversary. See it in Dolby Cinema at select theaters. It is and always will be a Dean's List A+.
As always, be sure to keep up with our team every weekday for the latest on what to watch and when. Now, I hope you're a fan of fun, because Sir's Martini Lounge in Harlingen is all about a good time. They've got a unique decor filled with fun photo opportunities, plus their team at the bar is so friendly that it feels more like you're hanging out with your own friends rather than speaking to a mixologist. Now, I'm telling you, this place is so cool, and we had the chance to drop by just to film so that they could whip up a delicious drink for us in today's Fun with Food segment.
Okay, so first up we're going to be making a cucumber martini, Sir style, Sir signature drink, vodka, triple sec. Your citrus vodka, your melon liqueur. Some freshly juiced cucumber juice. Splash of simple syrup. You're gonna get your lemon, your lime, your cucumber juice, squeeze it in fresh. Add your ice, shake it. Next, grab your glass. Pop your tin open. Strain. Pour. Enjoy. Okay, now we're gonna be making a carajillo, Sir style. Next, let me grab my tin, my cup, my ice. Next up, liqueur. 1 ounce of this black. One ounce of liquor 43. A shot of espresso. 1 ounce of whatever coffee you'd prefer. Dump it into your tin. Add your ice, shake. Pop it open. Let the juice fall out. Grab your strainer. Pour. Like always, enjoy.
Be sure to visit their location on West Van Buren Avenue in Harlingen and to give their team a follow over on Facebook for the latest on events that they're hosting, plus so much more. And while it's nice to indulge, it's also super important to take care of your health, and that means watching what you put in your body at mealtime. But it's not just about diet, okay? It's about general overall lifestyle choices, which can be kind of tricky to monitor at times. I know, but we found a really cool place in Brownsville that can help with our health needs in a unique way. So go ahead and take a look at today's Health Check segment.
Yes, I'm Vicki Rodriguez, physical therapist. I have a doctorate degree in physical therapy with a specialty in orthopedic physical therapy. Our facility is affiliated with Brownsville Physical, which has a specialty in vestibular and balance disorders. Okay. As physical therapists, our role is to be movement specialists. We work to evaluate patients, set up treatment programs, use palliative treatments for their pain, work on strengthening range of motion activities and exercises to enhance their physical capabilities. Many people do New Year's resolutions. I think they want to promote their physical and mental well-being and try to better themselves for the coming year. But statistically, it's reported that approximately 80% of the people that set resolutions abandon them by February. So, we need to figure ways to help them, complete their resolutions, and that's one of the things that, as physical therapists, we always set goals, and we have goals for every patient, and those goals help us, do our treatment program, help us adjust the programs, help us see how they're progressing, and help the patients understand where they're going. And I think with New Year's resolutions, it's the same thing. I think that we need to have that the people need to make specific goals for themselves. They need to make goals that are measurable so that they can be continually assessing how they're progressing with those goals. They need to have goals that are achievable, goals that are realistic, and goals that they can achieve. And they need relevant goals. They need goals that pertain to their life and to their well-being physically and mentally, and put a timetable on that so that they can adjust how they're achieving those goals and monitor their progress. Many people make resolutions that include physical fitness, and they need to. One thing is to learn to know their weaknesses. So if you're going to do a healthy New Year's resolution, you need to understand your weakness. So you may need to consult with a doctor or a physical therapist to evaluate you to make sure that there isn't anything that might harm you as you're working towards that goal. And that's the things that physical therapists are very helpful in, because we can work on checking your posture and your flexibility, which are two key points with physical therapists, and also for your physical well-being. Okay, so anyone at a workstation should take little micro breaks. You should take every 30 minutes or so, change positions and get into a better position. Go get a drink of water, just something to change positions for a few minutes. And then there's some simple stretches that can be done at a workstation to help you correct those postures so that they don't lead to permanent postures and balance deficiencies later in life.
Thanks again for being with us. We'll see you next time on Valley Por Vida.